Welcome back to RE/MAX Revolution and our home buyer series. Today we're going to be talking about getting a home loan. So Mike's going to start off and then ask me for a little bit of input.
Hi, I'm Mike Cordova. This is Mary Barela-Cordova. We own Mono Mortgage Express as well as RE/MAX Revolution. We have lenders in our company that can help you find the right home loan. The first thing that you're doing whenever you're going to buy a house is determine what you qualify for.
And it kind of, I think one of the things we want to make sure you feel comfortable with, and this is why we're here and we're calling it 101, is we know how scary it can be to think about even talking about your finances or sharing information about your job. And of course you need your taxes and W-2. And we want to make sure that you're comfortable knowing that our loan officers and anyone that you speak to about your finances is completely confidential. It's only between you and the lender. And as a realtor, I always tell my buyers that you don't have to give me your financial information. Of course, I have to know that you have a job. You've got to have a job history at least of 2 years. But I don't need your bank statements. I don't need to know your income. You're going to share that all directly with your lender, and it's going to be private. So,
and actually, that job history of 2 years is kind of a fallacy.
Well, there you go. So one of the things
you can
that's a fallacy.
Have less than that if you were a student and you just started a new job. You can have only 6 or 7 months of work experience and still be able to get a loan.
And that's good to know, because Mike runs Mono Mortgage Express. Besides being a realtor, he's in charge of that company. And so he knows some of the nuances. And the general rule is 2 years. But being a student has its benefits. And therefore, please don't hesitate to ask, because you never know.
Right.
And it's always based on the individual. So it's not cut and dry. You can get a loan, you can't get a loan.
Right. The main thing is reaching out to a lender and providing them with your financial information. They're going to ask for things like your W-2, pay stubs, bank statements, tax returns, and you want to provide that information to them as quickly as possible. They're also going to check your credit. Credit score is a big part of determining what you qualify for, and it's a big part in determining things like mortgage insurance. If you have a lower credit score, you're going to end up paying a higher amount of mortgage insurance for a loan.
Right, and that's getting into super detail about a loan, and Mike would be able to sit there and discuss it with you, or AJ or Peter, one of our loan officers. But we want to just be super brief right now. We're going to do another one that's going to be really in depth on loans and little details like that. But when Mike says talk to a lender, the real reason you need to do that is we want to know how much you can afford. So if you get your paperwork in and the lender says, Mike says, wow, you can afford $550,000 on a house. You go, yay, that's wonderful. Now let me see the payment, Mike. And when he shows you the payment, because we work for you as your buyer's agent, we want to make sure that you are comfortable with that payment. And if you're not, then you just say to Mike or AJ or Peter, whoever your lender is, you know what, that's a little bit high. What if I only spent $450,000 on a house? What would the payment look like then? And if that's where you want to go, then that's where we're going to help you.
Right. So the lender not only helps you determine what you qualify for, but he works with you to determine what you're comfortable paying.
And that's the most important thing. So we're so happy you came here again to be learning just a little bit today. We will do another series that's going to be in detail. And the next one that we're going to be talking about is going to be
talking more about the different loan types, how we determine price, and how to determine what we qualify for.
There you go. So thank you so much for attending our quick little video here. And we can't wait to see you again. Remember, we're Mary and Mike, and we're here to help you. Have a great day and be well.